Hello dear students. Once again welcome to our channel Maths in Minutes with Priya. Today is clip 36 Simultaneous Equations part 1. Till now we have covered many chapters and we have covered many shortcut tricks also like ratio, percentage, alligation rule. Now those type of problems can be solved with the help of simultaneous equations also. Now some students are very comfortable solving simultaneous equations and they prefer solving examples using simultaneous equations. So we are going to learn that how different type of examples can be solved using simultaneous equations. But for that, first we must learn how to solve simultaneous equations and why is the need of those simultaneous equations. When does that need arrive? That also we are going to see. And we are going to learn a fantastic shortcut to solve simultaneous equation. So watch this video till end and now let's begin. If I ask you to solve this question, x plus 2 is equal to 5, find the value of x. Within 1 second or within half second you will give me the answer x is equal to 3. And even some of you may feel offended that ma'am, we are competitive exam aspirants and you are asking us this junior KG question. Yeah, I agree. This is really junior KG question and x is equal to 3. But I gave you this question just to let you know what is the need of simultaneous equation. Now instead of this, I am giving you this question. Forget this. X plus y is equal to 5. Now can you tell me how much is x and how much is y? Not possible to tell, isn't it? There are so many possibilities starting like this. 0 plus 5 is 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. So x can take these many values. Y can take these many values. Every time the sum will be 5. And if I consider fractions, that this will be half and this is 4 and half. This is 3 and half and this is 1 and half. If I start considering that, then there are infinite possibilities. So if I consider fractions, then there are infinite possibilities of values of x and y. So this single equation with two variables, now there are two variables x and y and only one equation, I am not able to find the values of x and y. For that I need one more relation between x and y. We need one more relation between x and y. Now I tell you, along with this relation, I give you one more relation. X minus y is equal to 3. So one relation I already gave you, x plus y is equal to 5. You were not able to find the values of x and y. Then I give you another equation, x minus y is equal to 3. So you tried to match it here. X minus y is equal to 3. Where will it match? See, if x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 1, then x minus y will be 3. So x equal to 4 and y equal to 1 is satisfying both this equation. Am I right? So that means x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 1. You got the answer. But is it possible every time? Now here it was very easy. X plus y equal to 5. Hence you could put down these values on the paper. It was easy. But in case of some equations, is it possible to write like this and then put a second equation and then match and then find the values of x and y? It is not possible. That means there has to be some method to solve this type of equations. Now there are two unknowns, x and y, and hence we need two equations. Only then we can find the values of x and y. When there is a single variable like this, with single equation, you could find value of x. But when there are two unknowns, you cannot find x and y with help of single equation. You need two equations. And these two equations are to be solved together simultaneously. Hence, they are called simultaneous equations. Very clear? Now let's see how to solve them briefly. You have already learned all these things in school. This is just a quick revision, but it's needed because sometimes we tend to forget everything once we leave school. So I'm just making a quick revision here. In school you must have heard big names like substitution method, elimination method for solving simultaneous equations. So we are not going into those names, because what happens, because of these names we start fearing the procedure itself. Actually procedure is very easy, but these names, substitution, elimination, this nomenclature of mathematics, that kind of makes us worried about the procedure, and then we, instead of solving the equations, we just go on remembering the names. I don't want that. So first let's learn how to solve, forget the names, whether it is substitution or whether it is elimination, that we will see later. First we will understand the procedure. Again I am taking this same equation just to explain. Later in today's video only we are going to solve many other examples also. X plus y is equal to 5, x minus y is equal to 3. So what can I do here? I am keeping y on left hand side and I am taking x on right hand side. So y is equal to 5 minus x. I am writing y in terms of x. Are you getting it? I am writing y in terms of x. So value of y is 5 minus x. So I will put this value of y in second relation. X minus y is equal to 3 is the second equation. So x I have copied down, minus. Now what is value of y? In terms of x it is 5 minus x. So instead of y, now I am writing 5 minus x is equal to 3. Now I will solve this. When I open the bracket, it will be x minus 5, minus minus will be plus. So x minus 5 plus x is equal to 3. So minus 5 when goes here becomes plus. So 2x is equal to 3 plus 5, that is 8. So x is equal to 4. When I put x equal to 4 in any of these equations, I get y is equal to 1. When I put x equal to 4, 4 plus y is equal to 5. That means y is 1. So your solution set is 4, 1. Always x, y. So your solution set is 4, 1. This is one way of solving simultaneous equation. What we did, whatever unknowns were there, x and y, we wrote one unknown in terms of other unknown. So we wrote y in terms of x and then we put this y here. So what happened now? Y is nowhere, only x is there. So we got one unknown and one equation and we could solve it easily. We got value of x, we put it here, we substituted it here, and that's how we got value of y. This is one way of solving simultaneous equation. Other way is this is most common. This is most common. What we will do, two equations we are given. Let us name them as 1 and 2. When I observe, here I see plus y and minus y. If I add them, y and minus y will be gone and I will be left with just one equation and one unknown, that is x. So I try that. I add 1 and 2. This is 1 and this is 2 and I add them. X plus x is 2x, y minus y gone, 5 plus 3 is 8, so x is equal to 4. Now I get x equal to 4, substitute this value in either 1 or 2, that's how I get y is equal to 1. So solution set is 4, 1. 4, 1 here, 4, 1 here. This is the most common procedure. Adding two equations or subtracting. Sometimes we also need to multiply to equate the coefficients of x or y. Let's see now that also. Now let's see this set of equation, how to solve with this most common method. 3x plus 4y is equal to 11. 6x minus y is equal to 4. Now if I add or subtract them, y or x won't be eliminated, because if I add, this will be 4y minus y, that it will be 3y. 3x plus 6x, it will be 9x. So adding, subtracting is not going to help us. So what I am going to do, I am going to change their coefficients. So let first call me this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Observe here, it is 4y here and a minus y here. If I multiply this whole equation by 4, Remember, I have to multiply left hand side also and right hand side also, only then it will be equivalent. If I multiply this whole equation by 4, I will get here minus 4y, and then when I add, y will be eliminated. So x can be found out easily. So what I am going to do here, I am going to multiply equation 2 by 4, and then what I will get, 24x minus 4y is equal to 16. Getting it? Let me call it number 3. These 2 and 3, they are equivalent, but since I have changed the coefficients, I am calling it as 3. Now I am going to add 1 and 3. Remember, in competitive exam, you don't need to show all these steps. You can directly solve with minimum rough work, but with you are in school, you need to show all these steps. So in simultaneous equation, which equation you multiplied, which two equations you added, you need to show everything. Now I am going to add it. 24x plus 3x, this is 27x, plus 4y minus 4y, so y is eliminated. 11 plus 16 is 27. So what is x? X is equal to 1. 27x is equal to 27, so x is equal to 1. Now I can put this x in either 1 or 2 to find out value of y. Suppose I put it in equation 2, x is equal to 1. From 2, what do I get? X is equal to 1, so 6 into 1, that is 6, minus y is equal to 4. Let y go here and 4 come here, so 6 minus 4 is equal to y. So y is equal to 2, and my solution set is ready. X is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. Very clear what I did? So I eliminated y. Getting it? I eliminated y to find the value of x. So by this time you must have guessed that this procedure is known as elimination method, because we are eliminating one variable. Here we eliminated y, and first we found out value of x, and later we found out value of y. Now you may ask me, if instead of eliminating y, can we eliminate x? Suppose we want the value of y. So can we directly eliminate x and find the value of y? Yes, of course we can do that. Let's see how. So this set of equation is given us. I'm going to call this as 1 and this as 2. Now I want to eliminate x. So what can I do? I observe the coefficients 3x and 6x. So if I add or subtract, it won't be useful. So what I can do? This is 3 and 6. So if I multiply this whole equation by 2, I will get 6x, and then 6x and 6x can be subtracted, isn't it? So first I am going to multiply equation 1 by 2, both sides, left hand, right hand. Then I will get 6x plus 8y is equal to 22, and let me call this as 3. And now both coefficients of x are equal, so I can do the subtraction. 6x minus y is equal to 4, that is equation 2. 6x plus 8y is equal to 22, that is equation 3. Now subtraction. When I subtract, I need to change all the signs. Always remember this. Subtraction means you need to change all the signs on the second equation. So this is plus 6x, it becomes minus, plus 8y becomes minus, plus 22 also becomes minus. 6x minus 6x, so eliminated. Minus y minus 8y, that is minus 9y. 4 minus 22, that is minus 18. So what will be y? minus 18 upon minus 9. It goes into denominator. Minus upon minus. So answer is plus. 9 twos are. So y is equal to 2. So if I substitute this y here, say in equation 2, what I'll get? 6x minus 2 is equal to 4. Therefore, 6x, now take this 2 to right hand side. 2 plus 4 is 6. So x is equal to 1. My solution set is 1, comma, y is equal to 2. 1, comma 2. So I can either eliminate x first or I can eliminate y first. It's my choice. I have to see these coefficients, and whatever I feel easy, I can do it. Very clear? So this is elimination method. So the very first method that I showed you, that becomes substitution method. Why it is called substitution? Now let's understand that. This one. What we did here, x plus y is equal to 5. So we wrote y in terms of x. And in second equation, we substituted y with x. We substituted y with x. See, it's like that. You are working somewhere and you tell your boss that I'm going on leave for 1 month. So what your boss does? Your table work has to be taken care of. So he asks your friend or your colleague that you sit on this table for 1 month and take care of this table. So you are substituted by your friend. That is substitution. So here also we are substituting y with x, and hence this is substitution. And the most common method with which we solve these 2-3 examples, that is elimination method. Now you understood the names, but still I'll advise you, don't go into names. Understand the procedure. So let's solve more example because we need to learn shortcut also. One more example. 2x minus 4y is equal to 8. 5x plus y is equal to 9. I call this as 1 and this as 2. Now it's you who is going to decide. You want to eliminate x or you want to eliminate y. This is minus 4y here and y here. So if I multiply this by 4, I will get 4y. And then if I add, y will get eliminated and finding x will be easy. So you can try it on your own. Here we will learn how to eliminate x instead of y, because eliminating y is easy here. So you try it in your notebook. Let us eliminate x and then see whether our answers match. 2x here and 5x here. So what I am going to do, they are not factors of each other. See, if it was 3x here and 6x here, then it was easy. Just multiply 3x by 2 and then get 6x in both equations. It was easy. But now here it is 2x and 5x. So what I am going to do, I am going to multiply equation 1 by 5. So I will get here 10x. And then I will multiply equation 2 by 2. And that's how I will get here also 10x. And then I will subtract. So what I am going to do here, see, I am going to multiply 1 by 5. And equation 2 by 2. This by 5, this by 2. So what I will get when I multiply by 5? 10x minus 20y is equal to 40. Let me call it 3. So equation 1 and equation 3, they are equivalent, but I have changed the coefficients. Now multiply equation 2 by 2. So this is 10x plus 2y equal to 18. Let me call it 4. So 2 and 4, they are also equivalent. Now 10x, 10x. So what can I do? Subtraction. Subtraction, so I need to change all the signs. 10x minus 10x, so x is eliminated. Minus 20y minus 2y, so it is minus 22y is equal to 40 minus 18, that is 22. So what is y? 22 upon minus 22. So y is minus 1. Get this? Now I will put this value of y. I can put this value in either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. I can select anything. Everywhere I will get same value of x. So suppose I substituted equation 1. Y is equal to minus 1. Substituting here. X is equal to 2. So my solution set is 2, minus 1. If you have solved it in this way, like eliminating y instead of eliminating x, if you have solved in your notebook by eliminating y, please check whether you are getting same solution set. Now let's solve one more example. 4x minus 8y is equal to minus 1. X minus y upon 2 is equal to half. So let me call this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. What I observe here, here it is 4x and here it is x. So what can I do? I can multiply this by 4. Or otherwise what can I do? Here it is minus 8 and here it is minus half. So can I eliminate y? If I multiply this by 16, the whole equation if I multiply by 16, it will be 8y here, isn't it? And that's how I can eliminate y. So I can either eliminate x or I can eliminate y. Anything is possible. But sometimes what happens that whenever you see these fractions, you are not able to understand what coefficient to choose. It becomes difficult for some students. So what you can do, you can get rid of this denominator part here itself. How can we do that? Here also it is 2, here also it is 2. So let us multiply this whole equation by 2 here itself. So what I will get? 2x. This 2 will be eliminated. It will be y and this will be 1. I am multiplying whole equation by 2. Let me call it 3. So now 2 and 3, they are equivalent because I have multiplied left hand side as well as right hand side by 2. So now 2 and 3 are equivalent. So now I have easy equations 1 and 3 to solve. This is 4x and this is 2x. So what can I do? Multiply 3 by 2 and then I'll get 4x minus 2y is equal to 2 if I call it number 4. 4x here, 4x here. So 1 minus 4. I am subtracting, so I need to change all the signs. Plus became minus, minus became plus. 4x minus 5, 4x gone. Minus 8y plus 2y is minus 6y. Minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. Both minus. So what will be y? Minus 3 upon minus 6. Minus minus becomes plus. So this is half. Value of y is half. Now I can substitute this value in either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Suppose I substitute it in equation 1. What I'll get? 4x minus 8y. So minus 8 in the bracket y is equal to minus 1. So now let me solve this. 2 1s are and 2 4s are. Minus 1, this minus 4 will become plus 4. So 3. 4x is equal to 3. Therefore x is equal to 3 by 4. So your solution set is 3 upon 4, half. Here values of x and y are in fractions. It's not necessary that they will always be whole numbers. Sometimes they can be fractions also. Correct? Now let's move towards the shortcuts. Till now we learned all conventional methods, substitution, elimination. We learned everything, whatever was taught in our school. It was revision, and I hope everything is clear to you. But in competitive exam, you also need to save time. So now let's move towards the shortcut. These two equations are given to you. 3x plus 2y is equal to 12. 4x plus 3y is equal to 17. For the shortcut, what you need is just write x below x and y below y. That is your first step. So here it is ready-made only. X below x and y below y. So what we are going to do, to find the value of x, first make this drawing. Yeah. Bracket minus bracket upon bracket minus bracket. First make this drawing, and which values to put here, see how easy it is. When you want to find value of x, ignore it. Just ignore it, concentrate here. Take the product, 2 and 17. What is the product? 34. Write it here. 12 and 3. What is the product? 36. Write it here. So this is over. Numerator is over. 2 into 17, 12 into 3. Numerator is over. Now move to left hand side. 2 into 4, 8. 3 into 3, 9. 34 minus 36 is minus 2. 8 minus 9 is minus 1. So your answer is 2. X is equal to 2, ready within 2 seconds with minimum use of pen and paper. Wasn't it easy? We are going to solve many examples, so don't worry, don't look confused. It is very easy. So x is equal to 2. Now we can substitute this in either 1 or 2. Suppose I substitute it here. Three into 2 is 6. 6 goes here. 12 minus 6. So this is 6. Therefore y is equal to 3. Your solution set is 2, 3 within few seconds. So the procedures that we learned in school, if you are comfortable with that, you can follow that also, no problem. Or you can use this shortcut. Let us solve some more with this shortcut so that you will understand the procedure thoroughly, and it's you who are going to decide whether you are going to need substitution or elimination or shortcut. If you think that no, that elimination that you have been doing from school days, you are very fast in it, good for you, go for it, no need of shortcut. But if you think that shortcut is saving lot of your time, you can use the shortcut. Clear? So again, let's solve few more examples with this shortcut so that you can thoroughly understand it. One more example with shortcut. Minus 2x plus 3y is equal to minus 4. X minus 4y is equal to 7. So first step is write x below x and y below y, constant term below constant term. So to find x, what we have to do? Write bracket minus bracket, bracket minus bracket. Now let's fill the values. This pair cross 3 into 7, 21. Now this pair minus 4 into minus 4, that is 16. You have to be very careful about the signs. If you forget this sign and just write minus 16 here, instead of 16 by mistake you write minus 16, your whole value will go wrong. So please be very careful. In the denominator, what you will do now? Left hand side. 3 into 1. X is 1x. Coefficient of x is not written. That means it is 1. 3 into 1. So this is 3. Minus 2 into minus 4. So this is 8. 21 minus 16 is 5. 3 minus 8 is minus 5. 5 upon minus 5 is minus 1. So x is equal to minus 1. Now you can substitute x equal to minus 1 in either this equation or this equation. Suppose I substitute here. Minus 1 minus 4y is equal to 7. Minus 1 will go here and it will be plus. So minus 4y is equal to 8. Y is equal to minus 2. So your solution set is minus 1 comma minus 2. Now you can save your more time when you avoid writing all this. You can do this calculation also orally. What you can do? You just need some numerator and some denominator. So instead of making this drawing, you can do this orally. 3 into 7 is 21. Minus 4 into minus 4 is 16. You need their difference, right? Minus 10 means difference. 21 and 16, difference is 5. So write here 5. In the denominator, 3 into 1 is 3. Minus 2 into minus 4 is 8. 3 minus 8 is minus 5. So denominator is minus 5. Answer is minus 1. So with minimum rough work you will get it. But initially you do this operations so that you get perfect in how to multiply and where to put sign, so that when you use this shortcut you will be faster. So in initial stages you can make these brackets so that once you understand it thoroughly you can avoid this. Just directly find value of x within few seconds. One more example. Now I am using m and n instead of x and y. See here now it is 2m minus 3n is equal to 18. 2n plus 3m is equal to 1. So what is our condition? X below x and y below y. Is it satisfied here? See, m below m what we are writing? N. And below n we are writing m. This is not allowed for the shortcut. So what we need to write? Below m we need to write m, and below n we need to write n. So first let us write that. This is our equation 1. So now these places I will interchange. 2n plus 3m. Instead of that I am going to write 3m plus 2n. So now I get m below m, n below n. Now I am ready to use the shortcut. If I want value of m, I have to ignore it completely. And concentrate over here. Minus 3 into 1, minus 3. 18 into 2, 36. Now denominator. Minus 3 into 3, minus 9. 2 into 2, 4. Solve this. Minus 3 minus 36 is minus 39. Minus 9 minus 4 is minus 13. 13 3s are 39. Both are minus, so answer will be plus. M is 3. I am going to substitute it in equation 1. 2m minus 3n is equal to 18. I have substituted value of m. Take this 6 here. 18 minus 6 is 12. Therefore n is equal to minus 4. M and n. So your solution set is 3 comma minus 4. Got it? So first step is m below m, n below n. That is the first step. And then to find value of m, ignore it. Concentrate here. Cross multiplication, their difference. Denominator, cross multiplication, their difference, and your value is ready. Within few seconds you can solve simultaneous equation. Like this shortcut. So whatever equations we learned today, whatever procedures, you practice all these procedures and you decide whether you are comfortable with elimination, substitution or shortcut. Whatever you want to use, you can use. Now from next part we are going to solve word problems based on simultaneous equations. Word problems based on numbers basically. units place, tens place interchanged, or numerator denominator, something added to numerator, something subtracted from denominator, those type of problems. Also averages, problems based on averages, many times we can solve using simultaneous equations. Problem on ages we can solve using simultaneous equations. So all those type we are going to cover in next few parts. For that we must know how to solve simultaneous equations. So today I have covered these three procedures. Please practice it before we move to the next part. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel Maths in Minutes with Priya, please do so. It's absolutely free. So see you in the next part. Till then, stay happy, stay blessed. Bye for today.